I'm recording now.
Okay.
Okay. When you hear the word psychology, what comes to mind?
I mostly think of the mind, like why people act the way they do and how feelings work. It reminds me of therapy or talking about emotions.
Okay. What do you think psychologists do in general?
I think they help people understand their problems and give advice and try to figure out what's going on in someone's mind.
Okay. Uh, how do you think psychology is used in careers outside of therapy?
Maybe in jobs where you have to understand people, like teaching or business or even marketing. I feel like it helps people know how others think so they can work better with them.
Fire. What's a common myth or stereotype you've heard about psychology or psychologists?
I've heard people joke that psychologists can read your mind, which I don't think is true. And
Me
some
either.
people also say that they just ask, how does that make you feel all the time?
Anyways, have you seen a TV show or movie that portrays psychology or mental health, and was it accurate in your opinion? Why or why not?
I've seen shows where therapy is super dramatic, like characters have huge breakthroughs in one session, and that didn't seem realistic because in real life, I feel like things don't get solved that fast.
All right. Can you think of a way psychology is used in your everyday life? Explain if so.
I think people use it when they try to understand others' feelings or when they try to calm themselves down. Even knowing how to communicate better has some psychology behind it.
Okay. How do you think psychology? Why do, or let me just rephrase that. How do you think psychologists study people's thoughts, feelings, or behavior?
They might ask questions or do surveys or watch how people act in certain situations. And maybe they do experiments too, like just simple ones to see how people react.
And lastly, do you think learning about psychology is useful for everyone, even if they're not majoring it or in it? Why or why not?
Yes, I think it's useful because everyone deals with people and emotions. Even knowing a little bit might help with communication, relationships, or understanding yourself a little bit better.
Okay, cool. I'll take that.